we count on in the world of handheld electronics more so than our phones? The answer is there is nothing. You know, iPads and tablets are wonderful, but our phones are our lifelines. And you know what? The cell phone companies, they know it. And that's why so many people will continue to pay a monthly check every single month for cell phone service. And people are still under the opinion that to get the greatest phones out there, the bigger phones, that you have to pay a lot of money for them. Well, the answer is no, you don't. This is an encore presentation of the big deal of the day from yesterday over across the hall at QVC2. This is the LG K31 Rebel. That's the smartphone from LG that offers you that mega screen, the awesome triple cameras on the back, and a cell phone plan that will never be a monthly bill to you. You'll never have a roaming or long distance charge. It's a prepaid service similar to putting gas in your automobile. When you need more minutes, you buy the minutes. Now, normally to get 1,500 minutes of talk time, 1,500 texts, and 1.5 gigabytes of data, which is what you're getting with this phone at the price on the screen of less than 60 bucks, just to get the talk time is usually $125. We are then adding in the phone case, because what's the first thing people buy when they buy a phone? They buy a case. We include it. We're giving you a portable charger as well for your automobile. It's a portable device. You want to charge it in your car. They're not normally included, but we include that. We also give you an iRing. That's that little ring that goes on the back that makes it so much easier to hold. Then that 125 minutes text and then 1.5 gigabytes of data. We also include Pandora, which is 3 months of great music, America's Test Kitchen, Office Suite Personal, so now your phone becomes a production piece of equipment. You can actually do the same things you would do on a computer. All of that, when it's added up, comes to $381 and change. Our big deal price was less than 60 bucks. I've been a Tracfone customer now for many, many years. I have not paid or written a check to any phone company in years. It's a good feeling. If you'd like to start off January in the new year without a phone bill, this is the way to do it. Melissa Dawson is one of our electronics experts. She is joining us via Skype from her home. Welcome back, Melissa. How are you?
Hi, good morning. It's good to be here. You know, I love what you said about, not having a bill for months. And I think Tracfone is really more popular than ever this time of year because we're all kind of reevaluating our bills and looking for ways to save money, right? So this is a great time to kind of start off the year, have a way to save money. And chances are you're going to be getting a phone that has features that your current phone doesn't even have. So I love the pack-up that we're doing for you. It's one of LG's latest and greatest phones. We're going to dig into all the features that it has, but we're essentially giving you 1 year worth of service coming included with this. So you're getting 1,500 minutes, 1,500 texts, and 1.5 gigabytes of data coming included. Tracfone customers know just the volume of the airtime is $125. But again, this is one of the latest phones from LG. It's got that nice, huge, big 5.7-inch screen, 32 gigs of memory. That would hold 10,000 photos. It even has an octa-core processor, so 8 engines working for you. That just gorgeous high definition immersive screen, a beauty filter on the front with that 5-megapixel camera, and then on the back it's actually a dual camera system, so it gives you those wide shots, those portrait shots, just a lot of the latest and greatest in photography. And then you've got the full Google Play Store, so you have all the apps and games and GPS and music and movies. You can do everything that everybody else is doing on their smartphone. The only difference is how you're paying for the service. So it's quite simply the most affordable way to own a smartphone, period. And just to kind of give you a reference in terms of screen size, if maybe you've got a Tracfone from a few years ago that's like a 5-inch screen, this is a 5.7-inch. You wouldn't think it's that much larger, but when you hold them up side by side, it's quite a huge upgrade.
Yeah, and more times we're seeing that we're using our phones to binge watch, our Netflix and other movie or television services. It used to be, many years ago, that people thought that prepaid phones were for young kids and older adults. Well, there are cell phones out there that have a comma in the price tag. You do not have to spend $1,000 on a phone to get the features that people are looking for. Now, there is one choice you have to make, and it's going to be a tough one because we have a choice of a whole bunch of different cases. We have the burgundy, which I've got on the phone that I'm holding up. We then have blue marble. We have the ombre. We have pink floral. This one, if you need a little bit of a tropical feel in the middle of January, that's called palm leaves. We have a solid blue, blue navy, solid black, the paisley, and then the invisible one. That's the clear. But don't forget, you're also getting the auto charger as well, and then you're also getting some really nice upgrades. The first question that people ask, and Melissa, you and I have been doing this for years, is there going to be a difference in my actual cell phone service because I'm not paying $75, $80, $90 a month? For a lot of people, that $59 and change can last them 6 months or more with the number of minutes of talk time and texting and data that we're providing for them.
Absolutely. It's my favorite thing to talk about with Tracfone because it is the number one question I get asked. Well, what's the coverage like? So not only are you saving money, you're getting a great phone. Look at this coverage map. The coverage with Tracfone is amazing because they actually partner with America's largest, most reliable 4G LTE network out there. It's that coveted network that everybody wants to be on. That's the coverage you're receiving with Tracfone. So why pay more? Why pay a big monthly bill when you simply don't have to? This is just kind of a smarter way to use service. I always tell people, I love the gas analogy. When you need gas in your car, you go buy gas. Like, I'm not driving a lot right now. I'm probably spending $50 a month on gas right now. Now, for somebody who commutes every day, that's a different story. But if you're somebody that doesn't live on your phone, this is such a more affordable way to go. But you still have access to all your apps and games and texting and going on Facebook, watching QVC. You can do all of that. And one of the main reasons that we do upgrade our phones is for the camera, right? Because this is how we're mostly taking all of our photos now is through our cell phone.
Right.
And this has that dual camera system on the back. It's a 13 megapixel plus a 5. And so you just get better pictures than ever before. Probably my favorite part of my job with Tracfone is going to the photo lab store because I sent in my photo. I went to pick up my picture of my little puppy Sophie, and they were like, "Oh, that was probably taken with one of those $1,000 phones, right?" Yeah. I'm like, "No, this was taken with my LG Tracfone," and they're like, "What?" I mean, to print out an 8x10, I could have blown this up to a poster size, and it still would have been the most amazing quality. So you're going to love the camera system on this one.
Yeah, the value is crazy nuts. Melissa and I have been presenting different phones from Tracfone for years. I don't remember a deal this good for this much phone. The shipping and handling is free. We've had, over 3,000 people that have picked this up since yesterday. And to be able to bring it to you at this price is phenomenal. Here's a hint. If you are an already existing Tracfone customer, I'm going to urge you to consider spending the $60 to get the new phone. And I'll tell you why. The minutes that you already have on your existing phone carry over automatically to the new phone. You don't lose a thing. That means, because eventually you're going to be buying new minutes anyway, if it's $125 just for the plan for 1,500 texts, 1,500 telephone calls, and 1.5 gigabytes of data, you're spending half of that amount of money getting the newest phone, the bigger phone, and the minutes as well, along with these accessories. So it's a smoking good deal. So Melissa, let's do this. I'll play the part of the customer. I pick up my phone, I call QVC, and I go, I'm going to try it. Let's see if the bald guy is really correct. When they get this box at home, what will they have to do? Because one of the reasons why people tolerate the cell phone that they've already got, they have no idea how to get their photos and contact information from an old phone to a new one. And they don't want to have to call the old phone company with that breakup call. You take care of all of it, don't you?
We really do. We handle it all. And that's why we've sold over 1.3 million Tracfones now here just at QVC alone. So we really have narrowed this down to 3 easy steps. It takes less than 10 minutes to activate. So it really is simple and straightforward. It's not like going to the phone store and you're there for an hour. This is so much easier. So everything that you need is going to be included in the box for you. Look for the welcome guide because that'll take you through the 3 steps. Go ahead, give the phone a good charge. If you want to keep your same phone number, you're coming over from another phone company, AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, or T-Mobile, Not a problem. You can keep your same phone number. We will even handle that breakup for you. All we'll need is some basic information from your old phone carrier, and we will handle all of that. So that it's so nice not to have to make that breakup phone call. That airtime service plan, the 1,500 minutes text data, we've already loaded that on the phone for you. So again, just another step we've taken care of. You don't have to worry about missing a call because your old phone will continue to work until your Tracfone activates. You'll actually get a little text message letting you know when your Tracfone's active. And if you're already a Tracfone customer, you're going to be able to transfer over your talk, your text, your data from your old phone. Those will transfer over to your new phone as well. So you're not throwing any of your minutes away. You're simply able to keep all of that.
Yeah, it's so simple. It's so easy. The Tracfone wizard that they present to you to get your contacts and your photos from the old phone to the new one is so simple. Listen, I'm not the most high-tech person, and I was thrilled with it. I recommend Tracfone all the time. My father has a Tracfone. I've got other family members that have them as well. Just to avoid one bill each month is a pleasant thought. You'll save money, you'll be thrilled with the service, and I think this is one of the best deals that we have ever been able to offer you. Melissa, it is always a pleasure. Thank you for your help all day yesterday with our big deal. Well over 3,000 people have picked it up. Can't wait for you to be a part of our next program.
Sounds good. Take care, Dan.
Thank you.
See you soon. Thanks.
Bye-bye. All right, retail value again, just for the minutes alone. The data program normally would be $125. Our price is $59.96. With everything else added in, it'd be over $380. So it's a great savings, and we even have 5 easy pay payments of less than $12. Free shipping and handling. That was a fun 2 hours.